Hi YouTube, please give me a moment while I connect to Facebook. We'll be getting started shortly. Waiting to connect, and I think we should be live on Facebook now. Hi everybody, welcome to the Strategic Swing Trader weekly broadcast. I am Sami Abu Saad, Director of Education at T3 Live. Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend is going great. We're going to talk about the market, lots to talk about. I'm going to go over my daily watch list with you. But before we start, as always, a standard required disclaimer to let you know that trading is risky and that whatever we discuss in this video is for educational purposes only. If you're new to our channel, please be sure to download the ebook in the video description. Be sure to hit the like button if you find benefit in today's video, and be sure to subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, reach out to customer service, info@t3live.com. Okay, email us at info@t3live.com. All right, so here we go. What have I been telling you the last 3 weeks about the market? That this gap was gonna result in a longer term top. That's what I've been saying for 3 weeks now. I have to say, I was myself, even though I thought this was gonna be a longer term top, I was a bit surprised by Friday's action, by how big the gap was on Friday. I wasn't expecting to get such a big gap down. So that was, even though I've been saying the market probably topped for now, I was even myself surprised at how bearish it looked and felt on Friday. Now, the question is, all right, we the market dropped. Where do we go from here? And that's a little bit more difficult because look at the weekly. That's in the area for of a buy setup at the rising 20 on the weekly. At the same time, we see that these are 3 wide range red bars. It's not really easy to just negate them and go right back up and pretend like nothing had happened. If we look at the SPY again at the rising 20 at support, but are we ready to go right back up? I don't think so. IWM was the hardest because IWM had a breakout, and the breakout seems like it's failing. See what happened? Broke out, first broke out here, broke out there, turned into a topping tail, and then it came right back down. So that is a breakout failure. That's like literally the definition of a breakout failure. But again, the question is, where do we go from here? And I think we're lower still. Since we got a doji bar or a narrow body bar, if we take out the high, then on tomorrow, then yes, we might be higher for a while, for a couple days. We might be, but more likely, I think than not, is to take out the low and continue a little bit lower, flush out more sellers, and then and then higher. Not higher like this, but higher to here, then maybe a pullback, then higher again. I don't think this is, when I say a longer term top, notice I'm not saying a long term top. I'm saying longer, meaning not just a little pullback. So so I'm not expecting this to be the top. I wasn't, but I was expecting this to be a deep pullback that would take a while to retrace, to go back up and negate. So again, I think since we got a narrow range bar or narrow body bar on Friday, if we take out the high, we might move up for a couple days, but I think it's more likely that we would continue lower. And then if we get another kind of big drop, then that should set the bottom for now. That's my take on the market. We'll find out by tomorrow, but I'm thinking under Friday's low, we should be lower again. I don't know how much, are we really gonna get to the 200 to 430? Could be, we might, but not too sure about how much more we're gonna drop. If we were to look at the monthly chart, we have room to 420 at least on the monthly. That's I think it's 413. The green bar's low is 420. So we have a lot of room still before we get to the next support area. That's the Qs. The SPY has even more room because the SPY didn't drop as much. SPY has room to 493. So we have a ton of room. The IWM has room to about 200, I would say. maybe a little bit more, right? So we'll take it one step at a time, but I'm thinking further weakness for the next couple of days at least. All right, in terms of the daily watches, here's what I got. This triggered already on Friday. I had a call on it in the newsletter, and it triggered as a breakout, stop right here, but it didn't go that far above the entry. The entry was over 71, I think. Yeah, 70, 80. I probably put it at 71. I'm sure I did. So it triggered already, but it's not too late to join in if you want to. Okay, over the base, stop under it. So over Friday's high, stop under 67 or so on the DXCM. DXCM was an earnings play, meaning I actually sent out an alert and got in it before it reported earnings. So this made 12K for me because I had 300 shares. So, or maybe a little bit more, I don't know, but about 12K. So this was a nice play, and now I'm playing it to the upside as a swing, not as an earnings play. It already reported. So I like it a lot. The HR has a base breakout. Notice how it didn't come in with the market. A lot of the healthcare stocks, by the way, didn't come in much. So it looks good. Looks okay. Over the base, stop under it. So where is the entry? Okay, let's take a look at the top of the base. And it's 18.15 over it. So 18.16, 17, 20, whatever you want. Stop would be under 17.25. So it's about a 90-cent stop. But this is crypto, by the way. I don't know if you know, but crypto crashed. I picked up 50,000 shares, which is about 26 coins. Not Bitcoin, Ethereum. I didn't pick up Bitcoin. I didn't pick up Solana, but I got some Ethereum off the lows, and I just noticed it's shooting up. So crypto is also crashed, but shooting up. I don't know that crypto's bottomed yet, to tell you the truth. I mean, when I say I picked up 50K worth of Ethereum, I don't mean, you know, I'm not going to sell it, that this is the long-term bottom. I don't know for sure, but it's doing pretty well actually. That's crypto. The IDCC has a 1, 2, 3, but it's way up. So I'm not looking to do it, but just an idea. It showed a lot of relative strength over the highs, stop under the green bars low. Okay, the INTC. I picked up some INTC. I don't know if it's the bottom, but I do have 2,000 shares of Intel long. Picked it up actually off the lows, and then I sold it, then got back in it. So not sure, but if it takes out Friday's high, which is $22, I think it looks good to play it long, stop under 2040, or can use the pivot right here as the stop, which is 2090 on the INTC. MELI. Okay, so I have some amazing, a couple of long-term plays. MELI is one of them, or MELI is one of them. This looks higher. It's been basing, reported, looks really good higher. Since it already printed a wide range bar on Friday, it's gonna be hard to get in it on Monday without a narrow range bar or something. But this looks good. TWLO looks amazing. This might have just become my new favorite long-term play. TWLO. I'm in. So hold on, 1,000 shares, 2 different accounts, 500 each. So TWLO, the same issue as the what was it? The MELI, is that it already popped, but watch for an entry on the TWLO as a long-term play. Look at the monthly. Wow, that looks like it's starting to turn up. Had a very powerful gap up on Friday. Here's the weekly. So I like it. There's a couple more, but I put the list together on Friday. So hold on. So MELI, TWLO, maybe the Ring Central. Is it RNG? Yeah, RNG is also interesting. Look at the monthly. It's very similar to TWLO. Sorry, I'm looking at Ethereum because it's really shooting up. And I wasn't thinking this was the bottom, meaning I might sell some, and I forgot about it before I started the video, so now I'm a little distracted. But anyways, Ring Central maybe also, that's not a bad watch. Race looks amazing, already in it. I have an open position in the newsletter in this one. Look at, that's Ferrari, didn't budge at all, looks amazing. right? So there are some, and I have some more, but they're in the watch list that I dropped in the video description, but I don't remember what they are off the top of my mind right now because I put together the list on Friday. So okay, 3M already in it as an earnings play. It has a weekly 1, 2, 3. I don't know if it's gonna work because it shot up so much already after the earnings announcement. So I'm already in it from whatever the closing price of that day was. 1, 2, 3 on the weekly. So here it is. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna add to the same position. If I take a shot at it, it's gonna be in a different account, so I don't mess up my original play on it. But it has a weekly 1, 2, 3. So long over 128.75. Stop under 124.10. This is a very, very illiquid stock. I know nothing about it, but look at that daily breakout. Amazing. QMMM broke out already on Friday, but it's not too late to chase it a little bit over 425. Let's say 430. Stop under over here. Can give it all the way down to the bottoming tail, this bottoming tail, but I think 385 is okay. Very, very illiquid, but looks amazing. Race, I already briefly talked about it. If you're not in already, can add to it either over the all-time high or over that pivot. Stop right here. Okay, on race. TM is interesting also as a climactic buy setup, similar to the INTC. So this should be my exit on the Ethereum, but I'm gonna just finish up the video here real quick. So this is similar to the Intel idea, which is down a lot, narrow range bar sort of. So Toyota long over 174 by 171.50. TWLO I talked about, Ring Central I talked about. Those are kind of long-term watches. The short-term plays. Ooh, I didn't copy the bearish list. It's very short anyway. It's the ATEC 1, 2, 3. So short under this bar's low, stop above it. So 624 by 678. Big 5 sporting goods looks good short as an hourly base breakdown. Under the base, stop above, super tight stop. So this one, I don't know if I would feel comfortable carrying overnight, but maybe for just a day trade. Under the lows, stop over 84. So what's the low? The low is $1.80. So it's like a 4-cent stop, right? 4, 5, 6 cent stop. Amazing. And then MBLY is a 1, 2, 3. Probably needs another day or two before it's ready to drop because it already had a big gap down, big sell-off on Thursday. So under 15.20, stop over 17.20. It's a $2 stop. And that's my list. I don't have a lot of good shorts at all. The longs, decent list, but it's gonna also depend on what the market does. All right, thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Be safe out there. It is a little wild. Like I said, I was caught off guard on Friday by how bearish the market turned out to be. But we'll see. We'll take it one day at a time. And hopefully, if you're objective, you know, and you analyze things the right way, you can be on the right side of the market most of the time. We're not going to be on the right side of the market all the time. Thank you so much. And I will see you on the next video. Take care, everybody. Best of luck with your trading next week.